Hi, welcome to my video. It's been a while since I've posted anything and created any workouts. It's because I've been busy and I've been busy moving. So I no longer live in Oklahoma, I live in North Carolina. And the past month, it's just been me and my husband moving into the house, getting things the way we like them, getting neat and tidy and organized. And then, also just getting settled in and all the things that come with moving. Driver's license, IDs, insurance, car registration, jobs, anything you can imagine. We've been going through it, and now I have time to go back and get back into the creative swing of things. So I'm starting this month off with a new video, and today is gonna be my 10 favorite sliding disc, or if you're like me and you don't have sliding disc at home, 10 washcloth workouts. And if you don't have washcloths, you can do paper plates. So if you've been to a gym recently or go to a bar class, you've probably been exposed to sliding, gliding disc workouts. And they're a lot of fun. That's one reason, probably the number one reason why I'm sharing this with you is because I love these, just because they're so much fun. Not only are they fun, but another reason why I think they're really great is because you can work through a greater range of motion, and you can also make some of these more static poses a little more dynamic. You can move with them. They also really get your brain in the game, right? So you're having to work on balance and what it's like to touch something that's moving and moving. Your brain is just being like, oh, I'm really stimulated. And then you can also target muscles differently. Sometimes even some of the more smaller muscles and more stabilizers, you get a little more of a workout as well. So I'm gonna share with you my favorite sliding exercises. Let's get started. Exercise number 1 is a thoracic rotation. And if you follow me on Instagram or have worked with me in real life, you know I love thoracic rotations. So much of the time we're just stuck up here because we're sitting a lot, we're not really moving our thoracic spine. We can actually move a lot, it can be very mobile, but just because of the life we live, that most of the time that's just not the case. So if you sit in a desk all day, drive your car, or you're just really tight, sometimes even if you do sports, we're using a lot of lats, if you're working out a lot, those muscles can be kind of tight. So we're just gonna get everything nice and loose. So standing in your tabletop, you are going to take one hand and you're gonna slide it under, bend the opposite elbow, really, really reach, and then you're gonna pull it up. You're gonna bend the elbow, reach, and then you're gonna drag. We're gonna take time to drag that washcloth. So we're reaching, then as you pull back, we're thinking about pulling and dragging that washcloth, and you're gonna work the back of that shoulder blade a little bit. Good. Bend the opposite elbow, reach, reach, reach. And then you're gonna push it up from the other side. So we're gonna bend that elbow. It's gonna bend. We're gonna reach. It's like we're doing a one-arm push-up. And then we're gonna pull it away. Good. Bend the elbow, reach. We're twisting through the upper spine. And then we're gonna pull it back like we're drawing an arrow. Good. So that's our thoracic rotation. Exercise number 2, again, it's gonna be for our upper body. We're working in our quadruped. I call this dusting the floor, and it's pretty much, we're dusting the floor. So we're gonna take one hand, you're gonna reach it front, and you're gonna do a little circle here. I mean, if you really wanted to clean the floor, you could just use a Swiffer cloth, right? Good, so you're just gonna go side to side, taking nice, big, sweeping, arcing motions. And then you can even begin to make smaller circular motions all the way around, making sure we go both directions. So this is like really like we're polishing the floor. Good, and you're gonna go to the other side, you're gonna take it out. So we're making sure we're not dumping down. See how I'm sinking into that radar? We're thinking about pushing it away. And we're also not cocking one hip, we're keeping them level. Again, I could place a block on your spine and it would fall off if it weren't level. And make your little small circles. Really see how you can make that circle how close you can get to it. And then if you want, you can even make small circles, big sweeps with both arms. You can even take that a step further and you can come into a modified plank and make your little circles if you feel like doing that. That's gonna be a little more difficult. Okay. My third favorite exercise is a sliding bridge. So this is kind of like a take on a Nordic curl, Swiss curl kind of bridge, where we're gonna emphasize the bottom part of the hamstring. You're gonna dig your heels into your washcloth and you're gonna be on the floor. You're gonna come down to your back, pull your heels in towards the edge of your yoga mat. Hands are gonna be by your side. You're gonna lift your hips up. If you wanna make sure you're gonna keep them level, you're gonna have your elbows squeezed by your side and your fingertips are gonna be on your hip bones. You're gonna slide a leg out, draw it in, take the other leg out, curl and down. Lift it up, slide it out, and then drag it in. Slide that heel out and then pull it in, lower it in. Lift up, slide out, in, and down. And don't forget to draw attention to your ribs. So it's a bridge, not a shoulder stand. So we don't really have to go on the shoulders here. We want to keep those ribs knitted in. Good. Take it out, curl, out, curl, and down. Take it out. Exercise number 4 is going to be a great warm-up for our hips. So if you're a dancer, this is something really, really great to do before a ballet class, as you're going to practice going through your hip rotation, i.e. turn out and parallel. So we're going to walk our hands behind us. And even if you're not a dancer, this is great for you because most of the time we don't move our hips all the way they need to move. So this is for everyone. Pinch your shoulder blades, have that proud chest. Toes are going to be up. You're going to drop your knees out to the side like you're going through a butterfly position. Straighten the legs and then pull it in. Take them out and in. So you're just kind of working. Don't really care what your feet are doing. We're just focusing on the hip joint. Getting it really loose. We're just moving like we got no muscles and it's just our joints are moving. So bring your knees up, we rotate out, keep it rotated, and in the last second you're gonna come back to that parallel position. Take them out, keep them out, knees out to the side, out, then up. Good, now you're gonna reverse it. Legs are gonna go out, you're gonna rotate from the top of the hip, toes are gonna go to the side, bring it up through your butterfly, and down. Parallel, rotate, turn out, bring them in. Good. And again, keep that belly drawn in. We're not moving the upper body at all, it's just our legs. Exercise number 5, we're halfway done. This is, some people call it a bulldog. So if your tabletop, toes are gonna be on your washcloth. You're going to hover the knees, you're gonna take a leg out and bring it in. Out and in. So we're really thinking about pulling up through the lower abs as we bring the knee in. It's like we got a rope around our wrist. It's kind of controlling it. Good. If it's too much to be on your knees, you can do this in a tabletop position. Take a leg out and bring it in. I mean, you can still focus on the ab engagement here. It's just not going to challenge your balance as much. The difficulty level is going to go down a little bit, but this is still really effective. Up next, we have a sliding burpee. So this is going to be a burpee without a jumping jack. All you're going to do is you're going to take your arms up, you're going to bend your knees, you're going to slide it out. Here would be where you would take your push-up. So you can do a chaturanga style push-up, or you can do a wider push-up. And then you're gonna slide it in, stand up. Arms are gonna come up. You're gonna bend your knees, place your hands, slide it out. Again, take the push-up of your choice. If you feel froggy, you can even do a diamond push-up. You can switch it up every time. Pull it in, stand up. Arms go up, bend the knees, slide it out, find your push-up or not, pull it in, stand up, take it out, and again, pull it in. It's like there's magnets from your knees to your elbows. Good, up, good, legs go away. We got the magnets, pulling it in, stand it up. Let's do one more. I don't even do a push-up on this one. Good. I have to do a wide push-up. And then pull it in. Very good. Our next exercise is going to be a forearm sliding plank jack. So again, the washcloths, the paper plates, the sliding disc are gonna be underneath our feet. We're gonna come down to our forearms, like you're gonna do forearm plank or a dolphin. Making sure we're pulling everything up, we're not down. If you see me on light, it's looking like I'm doing like a cow belly, but I wanna be doing a nice flat back. Take the legs straight out. And you're gonna take the legs out and out, in, out, in, out, in. Out and in. Really squeeze those inner thighs. So they're gonna get those inner thighs are firing. They're gonna be saying hello. Good. 4. So if it's too much, do 2 legs at a time. Maybe you're like, whew, I did one of those and I don't want to do them. Not there yet. Your other option is to still stay in your forearms, but take it out 1 leg at a time. And always remember, you can make your range of motion as small or as big you need. Exercise number 8 is going to be pikes. This is a really great exercise if you are working to pike press, or sometimes called a puppy press, in your handstand practice in yoga. Or if you just really are trying to learn what it's like to be on your hands and what it's like to get your hips up over your shoulders. You're gonna take your legs out into that plank. I think someone's got a strap around your hips. It's gonna pull you up, you're gonna be on the balls of your feet, and then you slide it down. It's like you're folding your body in half, like a piece of paper. Take it down. And you're really thinking about getting the shoulders, shoulder blades and stuff over the wrist to get those hips up in the air. You want them up and down. Use those lower abs, bring it up, down. Number 9 is one that I love to do in my bar classes. I like to call this the clock exercise. So I'm gonna kind of demonstrate it different ways. So you're gonna pretend that your heel, if you're wearing a high heel or you have an eggshell and you don't want to crush it, you're going to sink down, so it's like an uneven squat. You're going to take your leg out to the front and in. So you're trying to hit each number on a clock. So I call these one-legged clock slides. Good. And then you're going to go to the back. So you've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 12. Then you're going to stand up, and you're going to squat it down and do it again. 12, 1. Well, so we're going counterclockwise now. So we got 9. You know what I mean. Back to 6. And 6. Telling time was always really, really difficult for me. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And you're going to stand up, and you're going to do it all over again. Last exercise, number 10, lateral lunges. So you're going to start on your sliders. You're going to sink your hips back, slide, and then bring it up. Down and up. Slide it out, bring it in. Down and down and in. We can switch. So if I go back a little bit and change sides, you can see it. I'm sending my hips back, and then I'm pulling it up. The hips go back, chest goes forward and up. Down and up.